Good evening, Tallahassee. It's been a very cold day, and you notice that if you stepped outside, not only is it cold, it's also dry. That dew point of 11, it's some of the driest air we've seen all year. And you can tell that if you've been outside. My face literally hurt going outside. That's why I'm in here in the nice warm studio. We have the west-northwest wind at 8 miles an hour. Temperatures across the region are pretty widespread, but mainly pretty cold, in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees in general. A little bit colder up towards the north, up towards that high pressure. It's 43 degrees in Thomasville. Also, we had a couple of wind gusts that were up around 10 to 20 miles an hour today. That just took the heat that was close into your body and whipped it away and made it feel even more miserable outside. 8-mile-an-hour winds from the northwest in Tallahassee, up to about 14 miles an hour, down to the coast of Apalachicola. The good news is that as the sun sets, the skies will continue to be clear, and it will also diminish on wind, so it won't feel as cold as it did this morning. We do have a little bit of snow up here just north of Atlanta near LJ in the North Georgia mountains. Unfortunately, that's not coming here, but some of that cold air is still going to be transported further towards the south. However, it will not last that long. This red line over there is like our savior if you like the warm weather. It's going to be moving very, very slowly, so don't expect it to save your life tomorrow. More so on Friday, but even tomorrow it'll be about 15 degrees warmer than it was today, going for highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s. But what will also happen is it will be sunny with a couple of fair weather clouds. We're going for high temperatures on Friday, the warmest of the month, 75 degrees. On the water, small clouds, exercise caution. Southwest winds at 15 knots, which will yield open water seas of 2 to 3 feet. It will be sunny and windy on those, and with a light chop on the bay and inland waterways. The sunset's getting later and later, now up to 6:22. Tonight, there is a freeze warning in effect. It's 33 degrees, but it will be less windy. You know, it felt like 20 degrees this morning, which was pretty darn cold, but at least we won't be seeing that wind chill factor as much. Tomorrow, again, about 15 degrees warmer, high temperatures likely in the upper 60s. As we go into Thursday, basically we're going to be warming up all day, about 30 degrees between morning and afternoon. So Tallahassee is going to be like a sorority girl in that you're going to have to take off your layers because you don't know what to wear. Going into the 7-day forecast, we're going to be cooling off a little bit on Saturday and Sunday, but not quite as much as we were today, and then we'll moderate back into next week with a little bit of rain on Monday. Have a great night.